Laziness. It's a quiet thief, isn't it? Stealing our potential, our dreams, one comfortable moment at a time. We all know it as one of the biggest roadblocks between who we are and who we want to be. Yet we let it win, day after day. Why? Because comfort is easy. It feels safe. It feels nice. But that same comfort is a trap, a slow poison that kills our ambition with every little excuse we make. Today, I want to share a story about a young man who learned this lesson the hard way. He lost everything because of his laziness. But one simple piece of advice, one challenge, changed his entire life forever. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a green hill, lived a young man named Alex. While everyone else his age was busy working in the fields, learning a trade or building a future, Alex spent his days just being. You could usually find him lying under a large, shady tree, doing absolutely nothing. Deep down, a part of him knew this idleness was destroying him. He could feel his own potential slipping away. But every single time he even thought about changing, that familiar pull of comfort held him back. Then one day, his world shattered. The girl he had always loved got married to a wealthy and hardworking man from the next village. The news spread like wildfire, and soon, the whispers and laughter of the villagers reached him. "If you had worked hard, Alex," they'd say with a smirk, "maybe you would have been the one." Those words weren't just whispers, they were daggers. They hit him harder than anything ever had before. That night, consumed by shame and regret, Alex made a decision. Enough was enough. He was done with this life. He wanted to change, to become someone he could be proud of. But he had no idea where to even start. As he sat near the hill, lost in his thoughts, he saw a familiar figure walking slowly down the road. It was Grandpa David, the wisest man in the village. In a surge of desperation, Alex ran to him. "Grandpa, please, you have to help me," he pleaded. "I don't want to be lazy anymore. Just tell me what to do. How do I change?" The old man looked at Alex, a gentle smile forming on his face. "Son," he said kindly, "I see the fire in your eyes. This is good. Come to my house in 3 days. But when you come, bring enough food for a long journey. I will show you how to defeat your laziness." Alex's heart leaped with hope. He waited eagerly for the next 3 days, the longest 3 days of his life. When the day finally arrived, he packed a bag with food and water and set out for Grandpa David's house. When he got there, the old man didn't invite him in. Instead, he pointed a frail finger toward a distant, jagged mountain. "On the other side of that mountain," Grandpa David said, his voice firm, "there is a cave. Inside that cave, you will find a small pot with 2 pills inside, one red, one blue. Bring them back to me. They are the cure for laziness." Alex's eyes widened. A cure. It was real. "But," the old man added, his expression serious, "there is one condition. Another young man, wearing blue clothes, left yesterday to get them too. If you want the cure, you must reach the cave before he does." Alex didn't waste a single second. Without another word, he turned and started running towards the mountain. His journey had begun. He waded through cold rivers, he scrambled over sharp rocks, and he fought through waves of pure exhaustion. But something strange was happening. He didn't notice it at first, but deep inside, a shift was occurring. He was working hard, pushing his limits, doing everything his lazy self would have run from. At one point, he came to a wide river where an old ferryman was rowing his boat at a snail's pace. Alex, consumed by a newfound impatience, jumped into the boat, grabbed the oars, and rowed with all his might. He crossed in 20 minutes, what would have taken the old man an hour. For the first time in a long, long time, he felt truly alive. Every step was painful, yes, but every step also made him stronger, more determined. After days of relentless effort, he finally reached the mountain, climbed its treacherous slope, and found the cave. And there, just as Grandpa David had said, was a small pot. Inside were 2 pills, one red, one blue. A feeling of triumph, of pure pride washed over him. He grabbed the pot and hurried back, his steps lighter than they had been in years. When he finally stood before Grandpa David again, exhausted but exhilarated, he held out the pot. "Grandpa, I did it! How will these pills cure my laziness?" To his complete and utter shock, Grandpa David simply smiled, took the blue pill from the pot, and swallowed it. "Grandpa!" Alex shouted in disbelief. "Why did you take one?" "Now there's only one left. What about me?" The old man let out a hearty laugh. "Ah, that pill was for my old back pain, my boy. It gets worse in the cold weather." He paused, his eyes twinkling. "The real cure for your laziness isn't in these pills. It's in what you just did. You crossed rivers, you climbed mountains, and you never ever gave up. You have already cured yourself. The red pill in that pot stands for your dreams, and the blue one you just saw me take represents your determination. When you combine them, you become unstoppable." Alex stood there, completely speechless. Then a thought struck him. "But what about the young man in the blue clothes? Did I beat him?" Grandpa David chuckled. "Oh, him? That was just my son. I only told you about him to give you a reason to hurry." Alex couldn't help it. A loud laugh escaped him, a laugh of relief, understanding, and joy. He thanked Grandpa David and went home, a completely changed man. From that day forward, he worked harder than anyone in the village. Years passed, and Alex became one of the most successful and respected men in the region. Not because of some magic pill or a stroke of luck, but because he replaced the comfort of laziness with the power of discipline. So, remember this story. There is no magic pill for success. There is only action. The longer you wait, the heavier the weight of regret will grow. That dream you keep putting off for tomorrow is waiting for your effort, not for your excuses. Start now. Work hard. Stay consistent. Because success doesn't belong to the talented or the lucky. It belongs to those who refuse to stay comfortable. If this story inspired you, please show some love by hitting that like button, sharing it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribing for more stories to help you build a better life. Thanks for watching.